Go. All right. This is this is the first episode of the daily GareGames devlog. Today's episode, we're going to announce the uh, game development studio. It is called GareGames, um, and it's a very small development company localized in Tampa, Florida. We're going to just start out by doing a stream that's a devlog of the first game that we're going to make, which is going to be a twin stick shooter of the likes of Smash TV. It's basically a remake, modernized, different twist, but we're not going to go 3D graphics. We're not going to overdo it. We're going to create something that would make you feel like you're playing a game that is older in the sense that it has a nostalgia effect. It's actually hard because the modern games are not hard. A lot of modern games are boring. So we're going to make something that's not boring. We're going to make something that's difficult. We're going to entice the speedrunners, and other than that, it's just going to be a fun game. You get better at every time you play. All right, so to start, we're going to do a presentation of the high-level design. So here we have the high-level design. We're going to go over a few things here about kind of the game mechanics, core game concept, character design, narrative, and plot, and level design. So obviously you got to control your main character. You can touch things in the world, you can shoot guns, and you destroy the enemies. You go through different dungeons or levels. In this case, it'll be based in a more of a sci-fi but close future platform or oil rig or space platform or something of the sorts where an experiment has gone wrong. So you're going to try to survive as long as possible in this game. The campaign will be 4 episodes. So you'll try to survive as long as you can in that campaign. And to win the campaign, you actually have to defeat the monster, which is trying to kill you the whole time. And that'll play out through the game mechanics as we go through the streams. Future episodes will explain how that works. I don't want to reveal everything because part of the excitement of tuning in is that you get to learn things as we go. What I'm really doing here, though, is I want to favor a designed approach to the game over a randomized, and I put demonized because nowadays a lot of games are all using random number generators to develop all your levels, this procedurally generated stuff, and after a while, where's the game design? You're just rolling dice and hoping the game's fun. So we're going to actually be intentional with this game. No more dice rolling of world generation. It's going to be something that the creative minds here at GareGames come up with. So character design here, we're going to do something that kind of has that retro feel. I don't know if you've ever played Blood Dragon, but there's this character, Rex Colt, which is basically based off of David Hasselhoff. You'll have something like that. Then we're going to use some real old traditional style things like the alpha beta concept and the sigma concept, which some of you who are well experienced with memeology would know what that is. And then there's also there's a female character. Now, we're going to steal the idea from Lost Vikings that had this horrible dialogue between levels. And, we're probably going to do, speech bubbles between the characters like they did. And we'll have maybe 3 characters. I put 2 here, but, maybe one day I want to make it 3-player co-op, so I got to make it 3. Now, here's the details. Narrative and the plot of the story is that there's an experimental science facility that's working on this alien thing. It's a big creature that they've kind of stolen from somewhere. And its mama comes. And she's not happy that you've been torturing her children. So now she's going to kill you. And everybody else. And you need to stop it. And the only way you can do it is not just through your sheer force, but you have to save some people, get intel, figure out how to defeat the beast. You also want to figure out who's the guy messing everything up for everybody. So you got to find the scientists. You got to beat him up a little bit so then he gives you the information. And then you technically lose. And maybe you want to give up after that. But nope, there's episode 2 and then 3 and then 4. You come back and you figure out how to defeat this beast. We will be trying to have sequels, so we're not going to wrap everything up in the first game. And I've like revealed a ton of things, but it's not all revealed. Um, and of course, you get to end the game with scorching the facility. So let's just kind of keep in mind what you're doing. You're basically a security guard in a science facility. Things go wrong. Now this monster is going to try to just kill you and your family and everybody that you know and destroy the Earth. You're saving it, very Duke Nukem style, except instead of babes, you're saving your family. All right. So the level design is basically going to be somewhat like Smash TV. Every level will have up to 4 exits, but I'm going to add lose conditions. So, like for example, you might have to beat the level within a certain timer, or kill these enemies before those enemies, or solve puzzles. So it'll have some elements that are discovery based, some elements that are puzzle based, some elements that are skill based, like twin stick shooter skills. You may have precision tasks. So that's just kind of the idea there. And then we're going to follow the concept that there's secret rooms on each episode that you have to collect these data discs to get to. And if you want to get the good ending at the end of the game, you've got to get all the discs. All that stuff will be have like a sense of urgency attached to it. You've got to get it done quick. You're not able to dilly daddle. All right. So now getting on to the target audience here. So I want to target the audience that like Smash TV and Xeno Crisis. My brother is a world record holder in the game Xeno Crisis, and I'm sure he's going to be a world record holder in my game too. Now, they want to play tough games, they want to lose a lot, and they want to win. They don't want the toughness to be unreasonable. It's got to be reasonably tough, not unreasonably tough. That means every time you play the game, you should be getting better in some manner. I want you to feel pressure like in the game Doom 2016, where the music starts. Well, I shouldn't pound, but the music starts ramping up, and you feel like, oh man, this is tough, and then you beat the level and you're calming down for a bit, and then next one comes. So this is not very filled out. This is what actually is in the game so far. So then we have these weapons, and actually I have all the weapons except for the lightning gun in the game already. Yeah, there will be a demo at the end of this of where we're at so far. So this isn't just a fantasy. Some of the Easter egg elements, of course, we're going to have Easter eggs, but they're going to be laid by chickens, and instead of getting the eggs, you're going to get the chickens. All right. Of course, we're going to put some nice quotes in the game. The best types of quotes. User interface is pretty simple. You're going to have your health, your player score. We want to make sure you know who's good and evil in the game. So, for example, you don't want people shooting their teammates over and over again, thinking it's a mob. That's not good. We're going to have scorecards at the end of the level, and you can compete with your friends on this, trying to get the high score. And now I'm going to go into the opinionated section where. Why am I making this game? There already exists Xeno Crisis. I mean, Smash TV was done. Yeah, they made its successor. It was Total Carnage. Helldivers is great and all. And then there's Alien Swarm, which when it came out, it used to crash people's PCs. I'm not trying to slander any of these companies, but Xeno Crisis was good, but it wasn't good enough. It's a very good game. Smash TV, amazing. Total Carnage, I can't believe this game. They took everything that was good in Smash TV, and then they added onto it a lot of bad that made all that good go away. Helldivers is a great game, but it gets boring. We've played it a few times. It just gets frustrating. It's a good game, but it gets frustrating. Alien Swarm, I don't know what they were thinking with the ramp up on that game. It didn't make sense. Too much grinding. All right, so what is the goal? 5 times better than Smash TV. What does that mean? It doesn't mean 5 times as many episodes, 5 times as many levels, monsters. No, it doesn't mean that. It just means that if you played Smash TV, you should like this game 5 times as much. All right. Okay. And yeah, I'm trying to make money off the game. I mean, you should be making money off the game, otherwise you can't be making another game. So we're looking to make 300,000 off this game. We're trying to sell it really low price-wise, less than $10. That way people can try it out and they don't feel like they've kind of invested too much money. I mean, you've seen games nowadays where they charge you $60, right? And it's like a reskin of Diablo 2 or something. We'll never name those companies, but you know. All right, so where are we at? We've got the character moving. He can kill bad guys. We go between levels. There's 6 weapons, 2 power-ups, 1 hazard, and 3 monster types. The things that we want to deliver soon in our next few episodes is boss fights, episode designs, monster designs, item designs, and more. All right, we've reached the end of that segment, so we're going to go back to the news. So what is next? Next is that we're going to do a quick demonstration of where the game is at right now, so you can see kind of some of the elements and know that this is real. It's happening. It is happening because I'm working on it. So I'm loading it up on the screen right now, and I don't want to switch over until it is live. Otherwise you'll see nothingness and it'll be boring. Okay, now I bet there's something I gotta fix. Because the music's coming out of my speaker. I guess it doesn't matter, does it? You can still hear it. Yeah, you can totally hear it. Let's turn it down a little bit. There we go. Now, lovely screen here. We got options, exit, and we're in the game. And boom, there we go. We're in the game for real. So obviously this character sprite will change soon. You can shoot. You got power-ups. This is a grenade launcher. And I've just beaten the level, and there's exits that have opened up. So I'm going to go through the one on the right. And boom, boom, boom. I'm in the next level. So this is a grenade launcher. I'm just bouncing it off the wall. There we go. Then you got flamethrower. Pick up the cash. Kill the mobs with it. Get healed. I'm hoping another gun spawns so I actually show something else. Oh, looks like we keep spawning the flamethrower. 5 demos. There we go. This is my favorite. Alright. So that's, there's not much to it besides what you've seen so far. And of course we can spawn a lot more bad guys. And I think if I do it right, I can get you a better looking set of bad guys for us to go against the first time. So I went to the right, and I think I need to go up to get the spawn that's a little more hectic. So we'll do that. And then once we're done, we'll open it up for the audience members to ask questions in the chat, of course. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we're going to go up. Now, there's going to be more bad guys when you go up. So there's going to be this bad guy that blows up after a while. Kind of brown. And he has a lot more hits than the guys we've been fighting earlier. So you can explode. Alright, I'm done with that level. Go to the next. I don't remember if I programmed this one to have a lot of stuff in it or not. We'll see. No, this is this simple one. And that's it. So, yeah, I didn't show you any of that. So you get to I'll have to do it again. Still learning my streaming stuff. So I'll let you know when it's ready. I mean, you could tell when it's ready. I'm going to press a button. I'm just waiting for the app to load. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and it's going to be dark for a moment. And here we are. Okay, get that shield. Okay, and here we are again, this level, or segment. You know, it's not really a level, it's just a room. There we go. Bad guys on the right. And if you want to wait a little bit, let all the bad guys come out, they will be hunting you. And things get really hectic when you allow a lot of them out. And I will allow a lot of them out because I'm going to design this game to be difficult. As time goes on, you get further and further in the game, you're going to be wanting to shoot. You're not going to be doing this little silly stuff I'm doing where I'm running around them showing off. Alright. There we go. And that's that. Oh, there's a little bit of stuff here. Alright, we're done. Okay. Well, back to me. So, there you have it. That is the game. That is what I'm willing to show you today. So now I'm going to open up the chat and see what questions we get here from the audience. So we've got some viewers here. We got Hatchling. We got SGare91. Welcome. Since you're chatting, I can call your names out. I'm not going to embarrass you. And if you have questions, ask them. I'm plan on doing this again tomorrow with our next bit of updates. I mean, we could have a 10-minute. When will we release? That's a good one. So we're running to release on December 15th, 2022. Yes, this year. Now, that sounds like it's soon, right? So September, October, November, December. It's technically 4 months. And believe it or not, I'm quick. So 4 months, very doable for me. Okay, cool. So what can you buy with the cash that you collect? So the cash is actually for the high score, but between the levels there will be an additional power-up you pick up, which will allow you to upgrade your equipment. Much in the way Xeno Crisis did, where between their levels you could buy upgrades. Alright. How many sequels? So this is great, right? So if you think back to the old games, you know, the games, they stopped being good after the third sequel. So we're probably going to do 2 sequels. So we'll have the original, the second, and the third. And then we're going to do a completely new intellectual property. We're in the process of getting some cool graphics made for the game as well. So this is just developer programmer art. We will be getting a huge upgrade. In the works is better backgrounds, so each level can have a unique looking background, hazards, you know, anything really. All right. When will we see next demo? All right. So I'm going to go pretty quick, so maybe next demo's tomorrow. I'm going to keep trying to demo things. The current schedule will be every day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I will do up to an hour of streaming. I'm going to start right at 3 and go from there. So if you're not here at 3, you're going to miss out. And if you miss out, you can watch replays, which will be on YouTube. Oh yeah, if you're interested in the YouTube channel, I have linked it in the channel here, but I'll also link it in the chat. And when we start getting more active streams more frequently, I'll add a Discord. So there's the YouTube. Should get one of those bots too, so I can do @YouTube and it pastes the link. That'd be nice. All right, so there's the YouTube channel. And this video will be uploaded in its completion. That means the whole thing, including the Q&A. So any questions that are asked, I will repeat them on stream. I don't want my videos to have text log on them because that's just, it's kind of cheesy. All right. Well, that's all for today. I mean, I think 24 minutes is a good start. We got through the demo, got through a presentation. You know, the game's set out for December 15th, 2022. My expectation is by October, we'll have a full Steam store page where people can start liking the game, and we'll have some sort of a thing set up where you can do like a preview video and all that stuff and see what it looks like, see how much it costs and everything, share it with your friends, that sort of thing. When that happens, I'll probably do something like Steam link, and then that'll link to the actual where you get the game from. Okay, well, I think that's it for today, and I'll see you next time, 3 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. Well, that's GareGames, signing off.